Welcome to Nagaland TV. I am Yoshiro and you're watching Nltv Midday News. First headlines. The government of Nagaland is set to organize the 22nd edition of Hornbill Festival 2021 at the heritage village Kisama. Nagaland government permits the celebration of Durga Puja in Pandels outside containment zones and issues a series of safety guidelines to prevent COVID transmission in the Pandels. State helicopter services to resume with revised weekly schedule services and new fares with immediate effect from October 4. Various units of Nagaland Police in consonance with Swachh Bharat conducts mass social work. Now the news in details. The Nagaland government is set to organize the 22nd edition of Hornbill Festival 2021 at the heritage village Kisama. The confirmation came days after Chief Minister Nefurio and other officials hinted at celebrating the festival if the COVID-19 situation is under control. Advisor for Tourism, Art and Culture H.K. Hovi Yepthomi, while announcing the decision, however, informed that the number of days to be celebrated is yet to be finalized. He further said that along with Hornbill Festival, the state will also be hosting the 9th edition of the International Tourism Mart from November 28 to 30 at Kisama. In regards, the advisor urges the Hohos to immediately carry out necessary arrangements by coordinating with the department and has given a time period till November 15 to complete the arrangements such as renovation of morungs. The advisor also informed that the department's fund this year's will be handed over to Hohos for maintaining the morungs. State helicopter service will resume with revised weekly scheduled services and new fares with immediate effect from October 4. Nagaland State Transport Department has informed through a release that the state helicopter service will resume from October 4. NST General Manager Atovi Kibasema informed that the scheduled helicopter service, patient evacuation including VIP sorties, will be allowed up to 100% occupancy, subject to adherence to COVID-19 appropriate behavior and observance of all the relevant SOPs. Nagaland government on Friday permitted the celebration of Durga Puja in Pandels outside containment zones and issued a series of safety guidelines to prevent COVID transmission in the Pandels. Principal Secretary Abhijit Sinha issued the guidelines and said that the people can visit Pandels only between 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. The SOP further informed that maximum number of persons including organizers should be 50% of the capacity and that COVID appropriate behavior should be strictly followed. Furthermore, the order stated that the organizers must ensure thermal screening, hand washing or sanitizing facilities on the premises, strict adherence to social distancing in queues outside pandels and sanitization of the pandels every 6 hours. The state government urged elderly people above the age of 65 and children below the age of 10, besides people with comorbidities and pregnant women, to avoid visiting the pandels. A maximum of 50 people can be part of any immersion procession. The district task force headed by Deputy Commissioner will be the final authority to clear pandels and will conduct immersion in a staggered manner to prevent the spread of the infection. Mass social work by various units of Nagaland Police in consonance with Swachh Bharat held in Nagaland on 30 September 2021. The District Executive Force Kohima carried out the mass social work cleanliness drive at police stations including SP offices. Furthermore, A Koi Wokha, C Koi Kohima, D Koi Wokha, E Koi Mokukchong and Tuli, F Koi Dimapur and battalion headquarters also took part in the drive. President Ramnath Kovind paid tribute to former PM Lal Bahadur Shastri at Vijay Ghat on his birth anniversary today. Lal Bahadur Shastri Jayanti is celebrated on October 2 to mark the birth anniversary of Lal Bahadur Shastri, who served as the second Prime Minister of India. Lal Bahadur Shastri was an important figure during the freedom struggle and the rose to prominence after independence. He led the country during the Indo-Pakistan War of 1965 and his slogan Jai Jawan Jai Kishan became very popular during the war. He was awarded the Bharat Ratna after his death. He died on January 11, 1966. Taking to Twitter, Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid tribute to Mahatma Gandhi and Lal Bahadur Shastri on their birth anniversaries. Modi said that Lal Bahadur Shastri's life was based on values and principles and will always remain a source of inspiration for the countryman. The Assam government on Friday issued a new SOP and relaxed the curfew timings that will be effective from Saturday. The new SOP stated that curfew timing is relaxed from 5 a.m. till 10 p.m. and all business establishments to remain open till 9 p.m. while cinema halls have been allowed to reopen with 50% seat capacity only for people who receive both doses of the vaccine. The new SOP further stated that meetings and gatherings at any open or closed spaces is allowed to 50% for single-dose vaccinated persons with prior intimation to local police and with prior permission of jurisdictional DC. For maximum gathering up to 200 persons may be allowed in open space, while for closed space with selling will be allowed 50% of the hall capacity. Religious places have been opened for people with both doses of COVID vaccine. However, for people with single dose, only 60 persons can enter in iconic religious places, while 80 persons are allowed in other religious places per hour. Furthermore, the government has also allowed teachers, students, staff, etc. who have received both the doses have been given permission to attend school. India participated in UNGA high-level virtual event in Sudan with UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres. The event was organized by Norway's UN mission. India expressed support for transitional government led by Prime Minister of Sudan Abdallah Hamdok and implementation of Juba Peace Agreement. So also on Friday, Permanent Representative and Ambassador of India to United Nations T.S. Tirumurti met with the President of 76th United Nations General Assembly Abdullah Shahid. Taking to Twitter, Shahid said that it was good meeting with Permanent Representative of India to the UN T.S. Tirumurti as it reassured of India's support to #Presidency of Hope and that he would look forward to work together during #UNGA 76. National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited donated 4 ambulances for Nagaland Police under CSR program. The handing and receiving program of the ambulances donated by NHIDCL was held at police headquarters premises on Friday. Furthermore, DGP Nagaland received the ambulances from ED and NHIDCL. The Rangma Hoho in a general meeting reiterated its stand to pursue for upgradation of Tinsem new subdivision to full district. A press release issued jointly by President Polem Tep and General Secretary Sinhilo Thongseb stated that Rangma's Nagas have always upheld the Naga identity and contributed significantly in the Naga political movement. Hoho expressed disappointment, stating that Rangma tribe was one of the only first 5 tribes to be recognized. However, the government had not recognized the need to upgrade the subdivision to a district, though all other tribes have been granted separate districts. The Hoho reiterated the genuine aspirations and legitimate rights of the Rangma Nagas to claim, safeguard and promote its interest and to enjoy equal recognition and privilege of having an exclusive district for the people. Nagaland government has extended the existing lockdown measures from October 1 to 31 in the state after the high-powered committee on COVID-19 reviewed the situation on September 28. State government issued its order to extend lockdown measures. Night curfew is relaxed by 1 more hour from 10 p.m. till 4 a.m. Social, academic, sports, entertainment, cultural, political, religious functions and other public gatherings has been permitted outside containment zones beyond 50% and up to 100% capacity. Among others, government has allowed operation of scheduled helicopter services up to 100% occupancy. Regular classes for students of all the classes in the schools will resume from 1st November if situation remains under control. The government has asked the district task force to consider imposing stricter measures or rolling back certain relaxations in specified areas in the district if an exceptional situation arises, and the DTF is satisfied that such measures are necessary. Under intimation to the government, State Chief Secretary J. Alam stated that Nagaland had remained under control with positivity rate in the state being less than 5% for the last 2 weeks. Southern Angami Public Organization has affirmed to discontinue local taxes within the jurisdiction of the Southern Angami region from 1st October 2021. SAPO informed that the decision to discontinue local tax at Fasama Gate was taken during a meeting held with 13 villages at Jakhama village headquarters on 18 September. The initiative was adopted in support of anti-taxation movement against government agencies and various factions by people of Nagaland. Organization cautioned that any individual or group found misusing the organization's name and collecting taxes would be dealt with sternly. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on October 1 at Dr. Ambedkar International Center in New Delhi launched the second phase of Swachh Bharat Mission, Urban and Atal Mission are Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation, which aims at making all Indian cities garbage-free and water-secure. Modi, in his address after launching SBM Youth 2.0 and Amrut 2.0, said that the new phases of these missions are also an important step in fulfilling dreams of B.R. Ambedkar.
मैं देश को स्वच्छ भारत अभियान और अमृत मिशन के अगले चरण में प्रवेश की बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं। 2014 में देशवासियों ने भारत को खुले में शौच से मुक्त करने का ओडीएफ बनाने का संकल्प लिया था। 10 करोड़ से ज्यादा शौचालयों के निर्माण के साथ देशवासियों ने ये संकल्प पूरा किया। अब स्वच्छ भारत मिशन अर्बन 2.0 का लक्ष्य है गार्बेज फ्री शहर, कचरे के ढेर से पूरी तरह मुक्त ऐसा शहर बनाना। अमृत मिशन इसमें देशवासियों की और मदद करने वाला है। शहरों में 100% लोगों की साफ पानी तक पहुंच हो, शहरों में सीवेज का बेहतरीन प्रबंधन हो, इस दिशा में हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। मिशन अमृत के अगले चरण में देश का लक्ष्य है सीवेज और सेप्टिक मैनेजमेंट बढ़ाना, अपने शहरों को वाटर सिक्योर सिटीज बनाना और ये सुनिश्चित करना कि हमारी नदियों में कहीं पर भी कोई गंदा नाला न गिरे। साथियों, स्वच्छ भारत अभियान और अमृत मिशन की अब तक की यात्रा वाकई हर देशवासी को गर्व से भर देने वाली है। इसमें मिशन भी है, मान भी है, मर्यादा भी है, एक देश की महत्वाकांक्षा भी है और मातृभूमि के लिए अप्रतिम प्रेम भी है। देश ने स्वच्छ भारत मिशन के माध्यम से जो हासिल किया है वो हमें आश्वस्त करता है कि हर भारतवासी अपने कर्तव्यों के लिए कितना संवेदनशील है, कितना सतर्क है। हम सफलता में और इस सफलता में भारत के हर नागरिक का योगदान है। सबका परिश्रम, सबका पसीना है और हमारे स्वच्छता कर्मी, हमारे सफाई मित्र हर रोज झाड़ू उठाकर सड़कों को साफ करने वाले हमारे भाई बहन, कूड़े की बदबू को बर्दाश्त करते हुए कचरा साफ करने वाले हमारे साथी, सच्चे अर्थ में इस अभियान के महान।
That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.
Welcome to St. Joseph University, where our vision is to learn, discover, create, and innovate. Our university comes with a state-of-the-art infrastructure where we offer chemistry lab, an engineering lab, life science lab, physics lab, zoology fieldwork, and many more. Come and be part of one of the leading universities in the Northeast.